What's up, everybody? This is war number 11. We're facing the Latin Wrecking, I believe the name is. This war, I decided to actually take on the boss and a mini boss on the boss island, and then two or one other mini bosses. I don't remember which. I think it was one other mini boss. So to start off, we got Null in this fight. This fight, I overthink it every time. I really do, and it really bothers me how much I overthink it. I figured, you know, Null's tactic, so he's gonna be unblockable a lot, and you know, if he puts too many debuffs on me, I'm gonna go reverse control here, or reverse control. So I didn't want that to happen. So what happened was I sent in, you know, Moondragon with her quick fight for Weapon X, thinking it would prevent him from getting the reverse controls. But apparently the debuffs Null puts on is too much for the free fight to handle, and the first special he threw just completely reversed everything. So I did like 10% damage there, 16% damage with Weapon X. So I already cost myself a death. It's not good. So I go on with Moondragon because I'm so pissed that it's like, well, why did I even bring him in? So I just go on with Moondragon, and you'll see what happens. So she's got 3 petrifies up already. He barely clips me there on that. I throw this SP1 just so he doesn't get the stuff. I was kind of hoping he would have thrown his SP2 before I have to throw my SP1. That way I would have got a lot more debuff purified, and I could have built up immediately to SP1. But that didn't happen, so we still got 6 petrifies on us. Bait out one more special just to be safe. And then we put 2 SP2 here. We want to get that big special damage. And if I'm correct, I do kill him before I get the SP2. And I just throw the SP1 because I overthink that fight every time. All I needed to do was just use Moondragon, and he basically was dead. So, there we go. First fight, done and over with. Now, we're fighting Jabari on this path, which I've never seen before. And honestly, she's not a horrible defender, but I don't see the value in her at the moment because what has she got to do with, you know, glancing and suppression? So I think it's just an easy fight. We go with Moondragon. We're gonna build up our stuff. We try to get to 15 combos. We do get it off finally. You don't want to get that glancing up. It slows the fight down so much, and that causes attack time. So we go in. I launched SP2 here with 8 energy vulnerabilities. It does solid damage, doesn't kill her, not enough energy vulnerabilities. But so a parry, I go in, I throw a relic, I don't throw a relic. Trying to preemptively guess. Still don't throw a relic. So backdraft, and I ended the heavy attack. I've already done 55 seconds, 51 seconds, so easy peasy. So, moving on, now we have Void, who is a typical staple in this path. We're going to be using a Koye here, and I'm pretty sure the fight is done in like 40 seconds or so, possibly even less. So once you get to the node and stuff, you know, we pick up a Koye, and same thing as always, kind of just go SP1 to start, and then try not to bait out a special before I throw my special one. That way he can get his severe debuffs on me. We just take the taunt damage. And we got endurance. Now everything is going actually well. That's a special. We got 15 bleeds. They're going down, but I'm putting it right back on. And I thought I could dex that after I dashed in, but I parried it for fun. And yeah, so that fight's done in 37 seconds. Very nice. Alright, moving on. We have Dust, also another staple on this path. Nothing that we can't handle though. So we go in. I think we try to start out with a light starter. She dashes away. Fortunate. She can always be really tricky depending on how she starts the fight. She never starts the same, sometimes she parries, sometimes she dashes back, sometimes she lets me light intercept her off the rib. It's really frustrating how RNG this Dust can be. depending on how RNG it is, it really does affect the run of the fight. So, unfortunately, she's got the steadfast because she's big, I believe. So, I just kind of threw the SP1 to give me some space because she's backing in the corner and I didn't like that. She currently doesn't have a block in the game, so I can kind of go around. Should be fine. So, right here I go for an intercept. I get it, luckily. I launched SP2. Big damage, down to 43%. I get flipped here. I let Transcendence expire on accident. I get a lucky intercept there from the relic. Then I throw my SP1 after I do the combo. Psych, and we finished the fight. We got 3 birds of a doesn't matter because Moon Dragon does 20k minimum on that SP2. Nicely done. So, first couple fights all over with. Only one silly death on null. Moving on, I decided to take Node 42. Node 42 Photon. And honestly, it went pretty well. I just used Moon Dragon here because I wanted to make sure I could benefit from that power sting. And I purify a lot of debuffs. I was healing a lot here, so this takes a little bit. Sorry, guys. After this healing is done, we'll get right into it. Honestly, these fights aren't... Photon honestly isn't that bad of a... Photon isn't that bad of a defender when you have Moon Dragon, because if you just stack a lot of debuffs on yourself, you'll just purify it all once you get a Transcendence, and then you can more than likely kind of bypass your natural built-in energy resistance with all your energy vulnerabilities and do pretty solid damage. So, she's already at 14 psionic charges. I wanted to make sure she threw her special before she got to 15. She was unblockable. I do have to eat this special, unfortunately. But I do get to rip. Do I get to rip? I'm lost. Okay, so yeah, I intercept her with my special attack. Let her rip it. And then I just try to keep my distance as much as possible. I do not want her to throw that special because it will more than likely kill me. Luckily, I get my distance, and luckily she throws that special attack while I'm at my back's against the wall. So we got 2 power stings on us, which is going to help us gain our Transcendence a little faster. Dex for special 1, or special 2, and we just kind of build up for another SP2. We let the power stings do the work for the Psionic Transcendence, and we just launch it. And with 36k burst damage on each hit, I'm pretty sure Photon dies there. So we got a mini boss, Dunzo, no death. And now we move on to Arcade. And I don't know why it's green. If it's not green, then I'm just losing my mind. But so, I did this fight a couple wars ago at a last second, need, because no one had a counter for it, and I figured, well, Okoye could probably do it. So I'm like, well, I can do it again, because if I did it once, I can do it again. And honestly, I don't know what happened here, what was really different. I feel like I played it very, very well, but obviously the game thought different. So, we just start with our 5-hit combo and stuff. We go in, and we're getting our bleeds and stuff up, trying to keep him refreshed and stuff. So he's got an auto block already, which is not good. I think that might have been what it was, because I let him heavy a lot, so he was able to get his traps up, and which built up his auto blocks and stuff. So he parried me there, did a butt ton of damage on me. I transfer over, or I get rid of the Dismay, I believe it is, or the Bane, I don't know which one it is. I get rid of his auto block. Now we launch an SP1, try to get some adrenaline back. Launch another one, trying to get some more adrenaline back. And now I'm out of precisions, and his bleeds are going to expire soon. So all those bleeds are gone, and I'll be generating because I haven't been able to hit him, and I can't hit him here because I'm trying to bait on a heavy attack. So first fight doesn't go too well. So I'm like, okay, I'll get it back. I'll go in, 83% health, should be fine. Start off the same way, light, medium, medium. We go and get in our ensnare, which reduces defensive ability actually, I think, by 30%. It could be different though. Back into the wall. Just keep baiting out heavies, but not letting him finish the heavy. So now we bait out the special attack, Fortunately, we're going to take a little bit of degen damage. He did take a while to bait it out. He hits me here with a heavy, which is really unfortunate because I thought I dashed back during that, but I suppose I didn't. So he got me with the poison. Threw an SP1. He stunned me because I go for a parry and I don't have the stunning reflection turned off because he doesn't have, I think it's poison or incinerate, I believe, what the stunning reflection is here. So we go in another time. He's at 55%, and honestly, I think this is my best run here with him. I pop a combat regeneration boost because I want to try to get to at least full health or so, close to it. So just keep baiting out heavies, get my openings. I think I go for an SP2 here instead of the SP1, trying to get the vicious used up and stuff. I'm able to dex the last part of his special, which is nice. He's just not playing into the heavy game. So I throw a relic here, get me a better opening. And I wanted to go for another heavy, but I couldn't get it in. So I lost out on my vicious, but I am able to, throw my special 2 anyways. Get 25 bleeds up. Go for a dex, we get that. He's at 9%. Taking a lot of degen damage. I go for heavy, and he dies from bleed. So we actually, still got some attack bonus on this fight, but I definitely should have been able to solo it. Right there I was checking to see how close we were with deaths and stuff. I do believe that if I didn't die so much during this run, I think I would have, we could have pulled ahead, I think, early on. So I used Okoye here because she can ensnare the opponent, and Bullseye when he's ensnared is completely garbage. So I got back into a corner, and I was really in trouble, so I baited out the heavy attack and was able to throw a special 1, get some of the combat regeneration boost going, which put me back up to about 7%, but then he hit me 2 times in the block, proc some of the bleed, and now I'm basically dead because I have to dex out the special attack. And yeah, so first fight did not go well, only did 14% damage. I started with really low health, so it makes sense why. Starting with low health again because I think I ran out of items for this, so I had to just use the 40% revives. But I get a heavy attack or 5-hit combo in the beginning, which is nice. I'm able to get my ensnare up so I can kind of just cook. Throw an SP1 just to get a couple hits in and get a few bits of bleed on him. Dex a special. Still take a lot of damage, almost, I'd say 6% bleed damage there. Able to backdraft intercept him here. Got the vicious going. I tried going for a special 2, but came up a little short through his SP1. So now is my time to build up some more bleeds and shocks. I got my vicious, and he has low power. Now I gotta watch out because he's almost at an SP3. Play it slow, don't want to get intercepted at all. Go for an SP2 without the vicious again, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. Still going to do solid bleed damage. I'm pretty sure I parry this here. Yeah, parry both hits, which is really nice. So take no bleed damage, and one of the hits was a perfect hit, or one of the blocks was a perfect block. So perfectly, did that perfectly basically. Bait out a heavy. Go back in, just trying to get him to take solid damage from the bleeds. Got the vicious up. Wasn't able to get a lot of crits. I go for a dex, or actually I think I went for a parry there, but I just missed the time, so he hit me and killed me. So now into my final attempt before my alliance, kicks me out of the alliance. Start off with a light, medium. Get them ensnared. Just trying to get, I know I can't parry him, but just trying to get parries so I can reduce that damage a lot. Kind of just block it there. Don't want to worry about dexing or getting hit. So just block it. Throw an SP1 just to get some bleeds up. Still ensnared. bit out of heavy. Bullseye's down. Honestly, not my most impressive war, but I took on the boss for the first time ever. I made a judgment call like, oh, Koya can do it because no one signed up for the boss. So this is what we ended up with. We lost by about 9 attack bonus, unfortunately, so they did get us. Shout out to the MVPs, IU and Metal Bush, and then myself. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate the support, and hope to see you guys in the next streamer video. Peace out, y'all.